We will study about managerial economics. What is managerial economics? What are the characteristics of managerial economics? And what is opportunity cost? What is contribution cost? What is discount cost? What are significant? And different types of the questions which occurs in our mind about managerial economics. Let us start. Managerial economics applies the economic principle and method to analyze the decision-making process within business and organization. It focuses on how managers can optimize resources, maximize efficiency, and achieve a strategic objective. Managerial economics involve using economic techniques such as cost beneficiary analysis, break-even analysis, production and supply analysis, market analysis and demand forecasting, pricing strategy, investment and appreciation, and capital budgeting. To make informed decision about resource allocation, production planning, pricing and output decision, investment and financing, risk management, the goal of managerial economic is to provide manager with a framework for making rational and informed decisions that maximize the value of their organization. Some key area of focus in managerial economics include decision making under uncertainty, optimization technique, game theory and decision making, organizational structure and decision, performance and measure and evaluation. By applying economic principle to managerial decision opportunity, organization can improve their efficiency, production, and overall performance. Managerial economics is the economic applied in decision making, link between abstract theory and managerial practice, analyzed for identifying the problem, organizing information, and evaluating alternatives. Managerial economics for decision making. Managerial economics has the power of decision making also because it helps to take the decision that where we want to start and where we want to go. Means it is the type of planning. Without managerial economics, we cannot run the organization. Now, there are some characteristics of managerial economics. It has the managerial economics is microeconomic character as concentrate with the study of the firm and not on the working of the economy. Managerial economics take the help of the macroeconomics to understand and adjust to the environment in which the firm operates. Managerial economics is normative rather than the positive in character. It is both conceptual theory and methodical quantitative decision. The context of managerial economics are based mainly on the form of theory. Knowledge of managerial economics help in making wise choice. There are some more characteristics of the managerial economics such as decision-making orientation. Managerial economics focus on helping manager to take decision. Application of principle, it applies microeconomic principle to managerial decision making. In disciplinary approach, managerial economic draw on concept from economic finance, accounting, and business administration. Analytical and quantitative method, it employed tools like optimization, regression, analysis, and simulation modeling. Focus on optimization. Managerial economics aim to maximize profit, minimize cost, or optimize resource allocation. Partially, it addresses real-world business problems and provide associated insights. Forward-looking managerial economics in facing forecasting, production, and scenario planning. Uncertainty and risk, it considered the uncertainty and risk associated with business decision. Strategic perspective, managerial economic align with the organization overall strategy and objective. dynamic. It recognizes that business environment has constantly changing and adapt to the new circumstances. By understanding these characteristics, you can better appreciate how managerial economics support informed decision in an organization. Now, there are some significant of managerial economics. In order to enable the manager to become more component model, Builder Managerial Economics provides a number of the tools and techniques. Managerial economics provide most of the concepts that are needed for the analysis of business problems. Managerial economics is helpful in decision making. It evaluates decision of choice. It improves decision making power. It provides a structured approach to decision making consideration and all relevant factors. It optimizes resource allocation. Managerial economics also help to allocate resource efficiency, maximize return on investment. Cost maximization, it identifies opportunities to reduce cost and enhance the profitability. Profit maximization, managerial economics helps determining optimal pricing output and invest strategy to maximize profit. Strategic planning, it informs long-term strategic decision aligning with organizational behavior. Risk management, managerial economics considered are understanding and risk in informed decision. Performs evaluation, it provides benchmark and metric to assess managerial performance. Comparative advantages, by applying economic principle, business can gain a competitive edge in market. Adaptability, managerial economics help organization to respond changing market condition and trend. Enhance accountability, it promote tendency and accountability in decision process. By recognizing the significance of managerial economics, business can harness its power to drive growth and efficiency and success. In addition to the encourage data-driven decision, managerial economics relies and on data analysis, promoting evidence based on decision making. Forecasting, crucial thinking, it developed critical thinking skills in manager in enabling them to involve complex business problems. Supporting innovation by analyzing market trends and consumer behavior, managerial economics inform innovation and new development. It collaborates with departments such as marketing and finance and operates by providing a common language and framework. Promoting sustainable decision, managerial economics considered a long-term implication of decision supporting sustainable business practices. It encourages the focus of culture continuous learning, helping organizations stay enabled and respond to changing market conditions. Supporting international business, expected managerial economics help organizations navigate international market, culture, difference, and exchange rate. Inform about the public policy and method are applied in policy making, shaping economic policies and regulation. By recognizing these additional significant, business can further elevate managerial economic to drive the success and sustainability. Now, there are some scope of managerial economics. Following are the scopes which we are going to discuss. Objective of a business firm, demand analysis and demand forecasting, production and cost, competition, pricing and output, profit, investment and capital budgeting, and product policy, sales and promotion. The scope of managerial economics is vast and encourage various aspects of business decision making, including production and operation management, optimizing of production process capacity, planning and supply chain to the management. It also pricing the output decision, determining the optimum price output level and revenue management strategy. Investment and forecasting, financing, capital budgeting, project evaluation and financing decision. Market analysis, international business, international trade, investment and the market expectation decision, environmental and social responsibility, sustainability, environment and impact and social responsibility on consideration. Risk management, identify and mitigating the business risk, uncertainty and crisis management. Information and technology and data analysis, leveraging the data analysis, artificial intelligence, and digital transformation for inform the decision. By applying managerial economics across these areas, business can optimize, resource maximize efficiency, and achieve the strategy. It has some other discipline, managerial economics and traditional economics, managerial economics and operational economics, managerial economics and mathematics, managerial economics and statistics, managerial economics and the theory of decision making. Managerial economics draws from and applies concepts from various disciplines including microeconomics, principle of consumer behavior, market structure and principle theory. Macroeconomics, understanding economic indicator, policy and global trends. Finance, capital market investment and corporate finance. Accounting, financial and managerial accounting principle, statistics and data analysis, quantitative method of data analysis and interpretation, operational research, optimize technique and decision making tools, marketing, consumer behavior, market research and strategic marketing. Management, organizational behavior, strategy and leadership. Industrial engineering, process and optimizing efficiency improvement. Political science, public policy, regulation and international trade. By integrating knowledge from these disciplines, managerial economics provide a comprehensive framework for business decision. Now, what is fundamental cost? Fundamental cost of managerial economics. Managerial economics use both micro and macro theory and principles to make the rational business decision. This is used the statistical tool for assigning the economic theory of by empirically measuring the relation between economic variable. Theory of the firm. This concept of states that primary aim is a firm to maximize more and more profit. Decision making process. This include establishing a firm, identification of problems involved in achieving those objective development and various alternative solutions. Selection on based on the alternative and implies of the decision. Operations. Management monitoring of operations management and perform to optimize business decision. Target or goal getting setting goal and target to achieve business objective. Talent management and development, the effective management and development of the workforce to achieve business objective. Next is what is incremental reasoning or incremental cost. The two basic concepts in incremental analysis are incremental cost and incremental revenue. Incremental cost may be defined as the advantage in total cost as a result of change in the level of the output, investment, etc. It also refers to the additional cost incurred by a business when producing or selling one or more unit of a product or service. It represents the change in total cost that arises from a small change in output. Incremental costs include direct costs, indirect costs. Direct costs such as raw material, labor, overhead direct related to producing an additional unit. Indirect costs like marketing, distribution, and administrative expenses that increase with the additional unit. Incremental cost is crucial concept in managerial economics and it helps in the business determine the optimal production level, set price, evaluate the profitability of the different product or projects, make decision about expanding or contracting production. The incremental cost formula is incremental cost is equal to change in total cost upon change in output. For example, if the total cost increased by $100 when producing 10 more units, the incremental cost would be 10 per unit. Now, next is opportunity cost. Opportunity cost therefore represent the benefit of revenue forgiven by purchasing one course of editing rather than another. Opportunity cost is the value of the next best alternative that gives up when choosing to use resources in a particular way. It represents the benefit that could have been obtained if resources were used differently. In other words, opportunity cost is the cost for choosing one option over other. It's trade-off that comes by making a decision. For example, the opportunity cost of the fund employed it once own business is the amount of interest which could have been earned and had these funds been invested in the next best channel of investment. Opportunity cost of using the idle machine is zero as it used to need to sacrifice of opportunity. Let us take some more example. If you choose to spend $100 on a concert ticket, the opportunity cost is the value of what you could have bought if with that $100 instead, like a new video game or a dinner at a restaurant. If a company invests $10,000 in a new market campaign, the opportunity cost is the potential return on investment they could have gotten if they had invested with $10,000 in a different project. Opportunity cost is a fundamental concept in economic and in managerial economics. And it also helps in decision making, consider the potential trade off and evaluate the efficiency of their cost. The formula of opportunity cost is value of next best alternative. No, opportunity cost is not always monetary. It can also be time, effort, or other resources. Next, what is contribution? It is the context of managerial economics. Contribution refer to the amount of the revenue left over the subtracting the variable cost and sales. It represents the amount of the money available to cover fixed costs and generate profit. Contribution is equal to sales minus variable cost. The contribution margin is the ratio of contribution to sales expressed as a percentage. Contribution margin is equal to contribution upon sale multiplied by 100. The contribution concept is essential in managerial economics because it helps in business determining the profitability of product or services, make decision about pricing, production and investment, evaluate the impact changes in sale, variable cost and fixed cost on profitability. Identify the area of cost, reducing and optimizing. By analyzing the contribution, business can make informed decision to maximize profitability and achieve their goal. Next is, what is time perspective? It is the context of the managerial economics. Time perspective refer to the time frame considered when making business decision. It's the period of time manager considered when evaluating the cost and benefit of a decision. There are main time perspective: short term, less than a year, focus on formatting cost and benefit, often prioritize quick profit. Medium term, 1 to 5 year, balance short term need and long term goal considering investment and return. Long term, more than 5 years, it emphasizing the sustainable growth, strategic planning and investment in assets and capabilities. Considering the time perspective help the manager to evaluate an investment and project and determining pricing and production strategy, make decision about resources allocation, develop strategic plans. By choosing the appropriate time perspective, business can align their decision with their goals and optimize their performance. Fundamental fact that a rupee now is worth more than a rupee earned in a year. Unless these returns are discounted to find their present worth, it is not possible to judge whether or not it is worth undertaking to invest today. The discounting principle is a fundamental principle in economics that states that a dollar received today is worth more than a dollar received in a future. Some reason for this include the future uncertain and there is a risk the dollar may not have been received at all. The dollar received today can be invested to earn investment. The discounting principle is used to compare the value of the future cash flow with their present value and is especially useful in investment planning, capital budgeting and financial planning. Suppose a sum of rupees 100 is due after 1 year, let the rate of the interest be 10%. You can determine the sum to be invested now as to produce the return of 100 at the end of 1 year. The present value of the discounted value is rupees 100, then it will be. Now next is, what is equi-marginal principle? The law of equilibrium marginal utility states that a utility maximizes the consumer distribute his consumption expenditure between various goods and services he or she consumes in such a way that the managerial utility derived from each successive unit of expenditure on various goods and services in the same. This principle suggests that availability of the resources should be also allocated between the alternative option that the marginal productivity from the various activities are equalized. The equilibrium principle is a concern in marginal economics that states an input should be allocated in such a way that the value added by the last unit is the same in all cases. Consumer should choose a combination of various goods to achieve maximized utility. Consumer will allocate their income across goods and services to achieve equilibrium marginal utility per dollar of expenditure on the final unit of each goods and services. The equilibrium marginal principle is a fundamental concept in microeconomics and marginal economics. It suggests that in production, a firm should allocate its resource in such a way that a marginal product of each resource is equal. In consumption, a consumer should allocate their income across goods and services in such a way that the marginal utility, additional satisfaction of each goods and services is equal. The principle helps to achieve optimal resource allocation, maximum efficiency, maximum profit, maximum utility. It used in various decision making, production, planning, resource allocation, pricing distribution, investment and decision, consumption behavior. By applying equilibrium marginal principle, business and individual can make optimal decisions that maximize their outcome. Real economics. The first question arises. Discuss the nature and scope of business economics in the context of present business environment. Nature of business economics complex. Several factors affect the business performance and profitability. Dynamic factor like customer preferences, technology, and competitor, and constantly changing interdependence, economic, social, legal, technology, and political factors are interconnected. Uncertain future conditions are unpredictable. Relative business environment different by location and country. System approach. Business is a system that produces products and services using environmental inputs. Social responsibility approach. Business exit to serve the demand analysis and forecasting, analyzing the market and demand consumer behavior. Supply analysis, examine the supply sides of the industry. International business analyze the global trade, foreign investment, and geopolitical factors. Investment decision guiding, strategic investment decision, planning and forecasting, projecting future market condition and business performance. Now, next question is explain the role and responsibilities of business economic in present competitive scenario. In the present competitive scenario, the role and responsibility of business economic include strategic decision making, providing insight for informed decision for pricing, investment, and resource allocation. Market analysis, analyzing market trends, consumer behavior, and competitor to identify opportunity and threat. Cost beneficial analysis, evaluating the feasibility of projects and investment. Risk assessment, identifying the mitigating potential risk and uncertainties. Optimization of resources, ensuring efficient allocation of resource to maximize profit. Forecasting and prediction future market condition are business performance. Performance evaluating, ascertaining the fundamental and financial health and performance of the organization. Identify opportunities, identifying the areas of growth, expansion, and diversion. Competitive advantages, helping business gain a competitive edge through the data-driven insight. Policy formulation, informing policy decisions that impact the organization and industry. By fulfilling these goals and responsibilities, business economics play a vital role in helping organizations navigate the competitive landscape and achieve their goals. The next question is explain the concept of opportunity cost and provide an example in a business context. We have also discussed earlier opportunity cost refer to the value of the next best alternative that is given up when choosing the resource in a particular way. In other words, it is the benefit that could have been obtained if resources were viewed differently. Example, in a business context, suppose a company XYZ has a production capacity of 10,000 per unit, they can produce either product A or product B. The profit margin of product A is $10 per unit and product B profit margin is 12 per unit. If XYZ company decide to produce 10,000 unit of product the opportunity cost is the profit they could have been earned by producing product B instead, in which 10,000 unit multiplied by 12 per unit, that is 1,20,000. By choosing the product A, XYZ company gives up the opportunity to earn 1,20,000 profit for producing product B. Therefore, the opportunity cost of producing product A is 1,30,000. This concept helps business evaluate the trade offering and make informed decision about resource allocation investment. Next is evaluate the role of managerial decision model in business, provide example and discuss their limitation. Managerial decision model play a crucial role in business by providing a structured approach to decision making. These models help manager to analyze complex situation, evaluate alternative, and choose the best course of action. Example: decision is used for cost benefit, analyzing and evaluating uncertain outcomes. Linear programming, optimize resources, allocating and production planning. Regressing analysis predicts sales, demand and market trends. Inventory control model manage inventory level and reordering. Capital budgeting model evaluate investment project and determine their feasibility. Now some benefits are improved decision equality, enhance objectivity, reduce uncertainty, increase efficiency, better communication. Some limitations are oversimplification of complex issue, dependence on occurrence data, difficulty in capturing intangible factor, limited flexibility can lead to analyze paralysis. Some examples of limitations are a decision tree may not account for unforeseen events. Linear programming assume a linear relation between variables, which may not always be the case. Regression analysis relies on historical data, which may not accurately predict future trends. In conclusion, managerial decision models and valuable tools for business decision making, but it is important to recognize their limitations and use them in conjunction with managerial judgment and expertise. The economic principle, next question is, what are the economic principle essential for managerial decision? Now, we have studied earlier opportunity cost, analysis, marginal analysis, supply and demand, diminishing return, sunk and facility, fallacy, comparative advantages, economic efficiency, trends of. These are the principle. Let us discuss. Opportunity cost, we have discussed about the opportunity cost. Understanding the value of alternative choices, marginal analysis, evaluating the additional cost and benefit of decision, supply and demand, understanding the market dynamic and pricing strategies, diminishing return, recognizing the point of diminishing return in production, sunk cost fallacy, avoiding decision based on sunk cost rather than future costs and benefits. Competitive advantage, identifying the area of competitive advantage, economic efficiency, maximizing the output while maximizing waste, trades off, understanding the trades off between different goals and objective, time value of money, considering the present value of future and cash flow, risk and uncertainty, managing risk and uncertainty in decision making, scarcity, recognizing the limited resource available, supply chain management, optimizing supply chain operations. These economic principles serve a foundation for managerial decision making, helping business optimize resource, maximize efficiency, and achieve their goals. Thank you.